Good morning. Welcome to District Court. We're here in the matter of State of Utah versus Franke, case number 231501764.
What a stupid last name.
I did a lot of research
Mr.
on it.
Windward is here representing Ms. Franke. Let's bring her out.
Can you imagine having to represent that
Clark
bitch?
and Mr. Sham are here representing the state
Has
of
she
Utah.
been in jail? Like has she already
Yeah,
been?
I think she's been in, like,
They've been holding her in jail?
I think they've been. It's not a funny situation, obviously, but
It's kind of happy to. I'm happy to see it. Though.
she fucking deserved this.
I'm happy to see it.
Dude, we called it like 2 months ago when we watched that video. This was gonna be her.
I'm happy to see it.
Dude, look at the way she. Dude, that's unreal.
She got really, really skinny. They must not be feeding her in jail.
What, do they have her on the same diet she had her kids on? 1,400 calories a day.
Once you hit 99 pounds, you're too big to eat anymore.
Franke is now here.
Why is she smiling? Like she doesn't know
Mr.
she's about to get
Windward, we
fucked
are
with sentencing
scheduled
right
for
now.
a waiver hearing. Is there going
How's
to be
she
a
staying
waiver
positive?
today?
There will, plus a plea agreement, Your Honor.
All right.
I'll ask the bailiff to hand you it has been executed.
Look at you. Look at you. You deserve this. If anyone doesn't know why, like, what she did, just watch your last video on Ruby Franke like 2 months ago.
All right. Mr. Windward, you have discussed with Ms. Franke a preliminary hearing, what's involved in a preliminary hearing. She understands she has a right to a preliminary hearing on all of the charges in the case. She understands what the charges are, and she's prepared to waive a preliminary hearing in the case on all charges.
She is, and that is contained in this agreement on page 7 as well.
Very good.
So when she's waiving a preliminary hearing, that means she's waiving, like, her right to basically deny that there's probable cause. So she's basically saying, yeah, there's probable cause already. She knows that that's going to be found with all the evidence, and she doesn't even want to try to, like, it's not setting herself up to really win the case here. She kind of just is fucked. And all those hours of videos of her, like, just the micro abuses on her kids, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be so obvious that she's going to be found guilty and probably be in jail for
I think the
years.
cuff to the bed thing was enough to get her charged.
Like, I'm curious to see all of her videos that are going to be in evidence.
All right. I've been handed a plea agreement, and it appears to be signed by Ms. Franke. Ms. Franke, did you sign this agreement?
Yes,
And you did that today? When did you sign it?
on the 18th.
Okay. You've read it carefully?
Every word.
Your signature represents to the court that you've read it carefully, that you understand what you've read, and that you
Somebody
agree to
tell me.
all of the terms. Is that all accurate?
It's a bot.
Yes.
Oh.
You've had sufficient time to ask questions of your counsel, to go over any questions you have. You're ready to go
Just wanna know
forward.
what her plea is.
Yes.
Ms. Franke, is anyone pressuring you to enter into this agreement?
No.
Anyone promising you anything I haven't been told about?
No.
Anything that's not in the written plea agreement?
So that makes me
No.
she's gonna
Are you under the influence of alcohol or drugs today?
No.
Is there anything today that could in any way interfere with your ability to understand the agreement, its consequences, anything?
No.
No physical
you think-
condition, no medication?
Do you think the stuff that she did, though, is normal for Mormons or not?
I feel like it's, like, not.
Do you think there's just a lot of Mormons out there that pulled the same shit and didn't get caught?
Yeah.
Because in that sense, I feel
really
a little
do.
bit bad, but it is still wrong, like the things that she did.
No,
but
I really,
all the other Mormons
I
are
don't
probably
think
doing
I don't
the same
think they
shit.
do it to the extent she does it, like training their kids up.
Well,
but
yeah,
I do
that's too
think
much.
I do think
Taking
they do-
privileges away and shit like
taking
that.
privileges away and just all the crazy shit she did. A lot.
I'd like to see what the charges are exactly then.
I know.
Because there's probably not proof for that shit, taking
Asian,
stuff
nothing.
away. You know what I mean?
No.
Right.
Any further record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Damn! Look at the death glare she's giving the prosecutor. She's like, "I fucking hate you. If I get out of this chair, I'll do to you worse what I did to my kids."
Mr. Windward, we ready to proceed?
We are ready to proceed.
All right, then. Ms. Franke, how do you plead to count 1, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
To count 3, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony.
Guilty.
To count 5, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony.
Guilty.
And to count 6, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony.
With my deepest regret and sorrow for my family and my children. Guilty.
Dude, do you believe that? Like, do you believe the sorrow and regret, though? Wait,
Damn, bro. She pled guilty to a first-degree offense and then 2 second-degree offenses in
Yeah.
the third degree.
Oh.
She's in for life.
all aggravated
She's gotta
child
be in for
abuse.
life.
No, I don't think so. Dude,
For a first-degree charge
but-
and 2 second degrees?
I don't
Bro,
know.
that's a lot of
I
charges.
can't believe she pled guilty to
You
this
could
shit.
look up you'd have to see what state this is in and see how long the term
I think it's
length
Utah.
is.
There is a factual basis set forth in the agreement that is a stipulated factual basis, counsel.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That is correct, Judge Walton.
That is crazy.
The court finds that the factual basis is sufficient. All of the terms of the agreement
All terms.
are stipulated, including that the court obtain a pre-sentence investigation report, correct?
Correct.
There won't be any argument about whether prison is the appropriate sentence, and there's an agreement about
Wait, what was
the
that?
4 counts running consecutive.
So she's got 4 counts.
Wait, what was that about prison, though?
Whether prison is the court obtain a pre-sentence investigation report, correct?
Correct.
There won't be any argument about whether prison is the appropriate sentence, and there's an agreement about
Okay, so there won't be any argument whether prison is an appropriate sentence, which means she's guaranteed getting prison time.
Lord have mercy.
Guaranteed. And go on our YouTube channel, and we posted a video reacting to like some of the worst shit she did.
Yeah,
And
the
you-
things that, that's
like,
just a compilation
the
of
things that are
she said and
the
did.
things that she did on camera, not even the things that she did like off camera, which she chained her kids to a bed. And I remember when her TikToks were trending and people were like, "Oh, she's like a bad parent" and all this stuff, but like I didn't really know how deep it was.
Well, so the whole thing about the kid being chained to the bed, I'm pretty sure the kid got loose and ran to the neighbor's house,
Yeah,
and
the
that's
kid
like
got
when all
loose.
this shit
Yeah,
started.
and it was
She
like
slipped up one
malnourished.
fucking time like that.
The kid was malnourished. It had, he had like scars on his wrists from
Abrasion
being
marks and
chained
shit.
up. Yeah.
the 4 counts running consecutive.
That is correct.
So the 4 counts would run consecutive, which means if she got 10 years for one count, 10 years for the other counts, she would have to do 20 years. Some counts run, I don't know what the other word for it is, but at the same time. But she's going to do a lot of time in actual prison. And she's not even putting up a fight at all, which is crazy. She knows that she's just...
Well, I mean, we're hearing the counts of things that she pled guilty to. I mean, would they go over the things that she's pleading not guilty to?
She didn't plead not guilty to anything.
Oh, so she did plead guilty to everything. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, the court finds then that Ms. Franke's pleas are made knowingly and voluntarily. The court therefore accepts and enters those pleas.
Is that another
court
Mormon
orders
thing,
the
you think? Just plead guilty to, like, your wrongful doings?
No.
Oh, no.
I think that's all the abuse I did to my children was caught on camera for 6 years.
I can't escape it.
Preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report to be prepared by AP&P and the Department of Corrections. Counsel, what about sentencing on February 20th? I think, do you and your client agree to waive time, counsel?
We do agree to waive time, Your Honor.
February 20th, I believe, is a Tuesday. Is that right?
Well, they're waiving time, too. That means that she's getting booked quicker.
Yeah, she's
She's just getting to jail as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So she's getting sentenced on February 20th. We'll see how long she's actually going to be in prison for.
Wow. It's crazy, dude. She can't go back on this fucking decision.
10 a.m.?
either. She should've
That works
thought
for
it
us, Your
through
Honor.
more.
All right. Anything else for today?
Or maybe, I've heard the court say this several times in a different fashion, we are not binding the court to any specific sentence, and the court retains its right to sentence as it sees fit. I just mentioned that this is not a Rule 11 plea, but although it's a stipulated statement of defendant.
Counsel, approach, please.
Nothing from the state.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are in recess.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So, I actually didn't expect her to plead guilty to everything.